Hello my dear students, welcome to CMIS online classes. In today's class, in this video, for the students of Standard 9, we'll continue with the same chapter, with the same poem from our English literature book Beehive, that is the poem On Killing a Tree, which is written by the poet Jeev Patel. So in our previous two videos on the same poem, on the same chapter, we have already discussed and explained the poem in the first video. And in our second video, we have already discussed about the uses of literary devices in the poem by the poet. So today, in this video, in this class, we will see what questions are there in this chapter. And we will discuss all those questions and we will try to find out the appropriate answers for each question. Okay, students. So we will see what portions do we have for each question, what section do we have for each question, and what should be the most appropriate answers for these questions we will try to find out. Okay, students. So you will see that we have the section in which it is written that thinking about the poem. So there we have the series of questions and we will read each question and we will try to find out with explanation. We will try to find out the correct answers with explanations. Okay, students. So the first question that we have in this section, thinking about the poem, it is written here, can a simple jab of knife kill a tree? Why not? I have explained this poem while explaining the I have explained this point while explaining the poem also, that a single jab, that a single blow of your axe does not kill a tree, because killing a tree is not an easy task, not a simple walk. Okay, so it should be no. Okay, so but why not? That we have to explain. We have to give reasons that why we cannot kill a tree with a simple blow of an axe. Okay, so it is here. No, a simple jab of knife does not have the ability to kill the tree. नहीं, हम एक सिंपल जैब ऑफ नाइफ से, हम सिंपल जैब ऑफ नाइफ के पास उतना एबिलिटी नहीं है कि वो एक ट्री को क्या करे, मार सके. इट हैज टू ग्रो थ्रू वेरियस प्रोसेसेस. हियर इट रेफर्स टू अ ट्री. अ ट्री हैज टू ग्रो थ्रू वेरियस प्रोसेसेस. ओके, इफ इट्स रूट इज नॉट रिमूव्ड फ्रॉम द अर्थ इट विल स्प्राउट अगेन. ओके, जब तक हम एक पेड़ के जड़ को उखाड़ कर नहीं फेंकेंगे तब तक हम उस पेड़ को नहीं मार सकेंगे. अंडरस्टूड? अदरवाइज इफ वी जस्ट jab it, if we just cut it, then it will grow again through various processes and again it will become a huge tree as it was earlier. Okay, so we cannot kill a tree with a simple jab of knife. Why? I have explained it. You have seen the answer also. Okay, so now we will go to the another question. Here it is here. How has the tree grown to its full size? So एक प्लांट को एक छोटा सा प्लांट एक ट्री में कैसे परिवर्तन हुआ है. ओके, list the words suggestive of its life and activity. So list the words that we have in the poem. Okay, we have to list out the words that we have in the poem to show how the tree has grown to its full size. How has it become an adult tree from a small plant? Okay, a tree consumes the earth and rises out of it, feeding upon its crust. It absorbs years of sunlight, air and water. So very simple answer, because a plant, the journey of a plant to become a tree, what what is necessary to consume the earth. The tree consumes all the minerals and its supplements from the earth and rises out of it, and it rises above from the earth. Okay, and it feeds itself from the crust, okay, the outer layer of this soil, okay, earth, and it absorbs sunlight which is necessary for preparing food in plants, in trees, air and water. Okay, now we will move to another question. What is the meaning of bleeding bark? Bleeding bark, this also I have explained in the first video. What makes it bleed? So bleeding bark, bleeding means coming out of, if we understand literally, bleeding means coming out of blood. Okay, but here we understand bleeding bark. So bark is bleeding, that means blood is coming out from the bark. So what makes it bleed? So ये bark जो है, outer part of the stem of the root, stem of the tree. So tree के स्टेम के जो आउटर पार्ट होते हैं उसे हम बार्क कहते हैं. बार्क से क्या हो रहा है? ब्लीडिंग हो रहा है, ब्लड आ रहा है. लेकिन क्या चीज के कारण, क्या चीज से बार्क ब्लीडिंग हो रहा है? दैट मीन्स प्लांट ब्लीड कर रहे हैं. ओके, सो हियर ब्लीडिंग डज नॉट मीन्स एक्चुअली ब्लड. इट इज द फ्लूइड दैट कम्स आउट फ्रॉम द आउट ऑफ द बार्क व्हेन वी कट द branches of trees or the stem of the trees. Okay, so here bleeding bark means the twigs which are cut mercilessly. जब हम किसी भी पेड़ पौधे का जो टहनिया जो मतलब ब्रांचेस है उसे हम mercilessly विदाउट एनी मर्सी जब हम उसे काटते हैं, so what happen, they leave a liquid substance. तो उसके अंदर से, उसके बार्क के अंदर से, स्किन के अंदर से क्या होते हैं? एक फ्लूइड आते हैं, एक लिक्विड सब्सटेंस आते हैं. ओके, लाइक इफ वी कट द पार्ट ऑफ आवर बॉडी, ब्लड कम्स आउट. इन द सेम वे व्हेन वी कट द twigs of trees, the a liquid substance come out. Okay, so this liquid substance is compared with blood, which is bleeding. Okay, if any part of the human body is cut, it starts bleeding. In the same way, the liquid substance comes out from the branch of a tree. The human being's acts makes it bleed. So, how does this liquid substance come out from the trees, with the blow of axe? And this action is done by human beings. Okay, I hope you have understood this question and answer also. Now let us see the fourth question. The poet says no in the beginning of the third stanza. What does he mean by this? So कवि ने जो कविता का तीसरा पंक्ति है, वो सबसे पहले नो से स्टार्ट करते हैं. नो, ओके, दैट मीन्स नो, the tree is not killed easily. Okay, why does the poet say no here? What does he mean? What does he mean by this? वो no कहकर वो क्या कहना चाहते हैं? So no is used to emphasize the perspective that chopping or hacking will not be sufficient for killing a tree. So ये no कहकर कवि ये कहना चाहते हैं कि simply the chopping or hacking of axes upon the trees cannot kill the trees. Okay, so he wants to emphasize on the perspective that chopping or simple blowing of axes will not be sufficient for killing a tree. Okay, students, now we will see the another question. Question number 5. What is the meaning of anchoring earth? एंकरिंग अर्थ कहा गया हुआ है, अर्थ को एक एंकर कहा गया हुआ है. ओके, अर्थ हैज बीन क्वालिफाइड एज एन एंकर. ओके, हाउ? एन अर्थ केव. व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ अर्थ केव? These two phrases are used here in this poem. So what are the meaning of these phrases? Now see here. It means that the earth protects it like a mother. Okay, anchoring earth means the earth protects it. Here it refers to tree. That means the earth protects a tree. The earth protects trees like a mother. So like anchor means something that grips, that hold tightly. Anchor का मतलब something जो किसी चीज को क्या करते हैं, पकड़ कर रखते हैं strongly with full strength. Okay, like a mother always protects her son or her children. In the same way, the earth is also like a mother for trees. Okay, anchoring earth. That means something that is protecting in nature. Okay, protective in nature. Okay, so, and the phrase earth cave implies a hole inside it. So, earth cave means cave inside the earth. Cave inside the earth. Cave means here hole. Okay, the tree allows its roots to spread underneath, because we know that the roots are the hidden parts of the trees. Okay, we cannot see the roots. It grows underneath the earth. Okay, the earth protects it and fosters it. So the earth protects the roots of the trees. Okay, and it provides all the essential ingredients to the tree. So पेड़ पौधे को जो भी चीज चाहिए वो क्या करते हैं, अर्थ सॉइल हमें उन्हें प्रोवाइड करते हैं. ओके, एंड इट हेल्प्स द ट्रीज टू ग्रो अप healthily. Okay, now let us see the next question, question number 6. What does the poet mean by the strength of the tree exposed? So strength of the tree, एक पेड़ का strength, शक्ति कैसे बाहर आते हैं, एक्सपोज होते हैं. ओके, सो द स्टेम रूट, और रूट इज द स्ट्रेंथ ऑफ अ ट्री. चाहे वो स्टेम हो चाहे वो रूट हो, दोनों ही क्या है, एक पेड़ का क्या है, शक्ति है, स्ट्रेंथ है, पावर है. ओके, व्हेन द ट्री इज पुल्ड आउट इट्स स्ट्रेंथ इज एक्सपोज्ड. और जब हम एक पेड़ को क्या करते हैं, उसे जड़ से उखाड़ते हैं, तो उसका स्ट्रेंथ भी खूबहू बाहर आते हैं, एंड अ ट्री इज डेड. Okay, now next question. What finally kills the tree, or how a tree is killed according to this poem? Okay, so killing a tree is not an easy task. Okay, the poet has shown us the steps how a tree can be killed. Okay, so it is here, pulling out the tree from the mother earth and scorching and choking it in the sun and air kill the tree. So we have to pull out the tree, we have to uproot the tree, okay, from the mother earth, and scorching, we have to dry the roots, we have to cut the roots, we have to dry the roots in the sun and air. Okay, and we have to harden that that cut roots. Okay, and finally, if this happens for several days, the tree is finally killed. Okay, it becomes brown, dry and gets hard. Eventually it dies. और वो क्या होते हैं, it turns the root turns into brown color, it becomes dry and it gets hard, and finally it dies. Okay, so this way a tree is killed. Understood? So now we will see the value-based questions. Question from this poem. We have some questions like short answer questions. Okay, if you go through those questions, you will see all the questions that I discussed just before. Now, those questions are similar to these questions. Okay. So, the questions that I discussed just now and gave you the appropriate answers will be enough to understand the answers of the third question answers. Okay. Now see here, this is question number 1, and this is the only question from this value-based question. So we have to understand what value do we have regarding this poem for human life. Okay, so see here, after reading the poem, what similarities can we draw between trees and some great people of yesteryears? Yesteryears means ancient, long past. ओके, सो ये कविता पढ़ने के बाद आप ट्रीज और हमारे जो पूर्वज है, यस्टरयर्स के जो लोग हैं, पीपल ऑफ एंशिएंट, सम एंशिएंट पीपल जो है, उसके बारे में किस तरीके से, ये दोनों के बारे में, ट्रीज और हमारे जो फोर फादर्स है उसके बारे में क्या सिमिलैरिटीज ला सकते हैं. ओके, नाउ इट इज रिटन हियर, ट्रीज गो ऑन, लिव ऑन फॉर ईयर्स. एक पेड़ जो है क्या है, पेड़ और पौधे क्या है, बहुत सालों तक क्या होते हैं, जीवित रहते हैं. ओके, देर आर सम ट्रीज ऑन Amazon forest which are said to be more than 500 years old. और Amazon forest में तो ऐसे ऐसे पेड़ है जो कहा जाता है कि वो 500 साल पुराने पेड़ है. 500 साल से, that means those trees are living since 5 years. Okay, 500 years. We may take some lesson from them. तो हम ये सारे पेड़ों से हम कुछ लेसन ले सकते हैं, कुछ सीख ले सकते हैं. What kind of lesson? To spread our roots deep inside the earth. Okay, that means to be remembered by our coming generation for many years. Okay, there had been some great people of yesteryears who still live in our memories, because we still know that there are so many great personalities in our world. There are so many people around the world who have passed away, but still we remember them by their work. Okay, so they had spread their roots inside our consciousness and as a result refused to die. They are not physically present in today's world before us, but their memories are still alive in our mind, in our minds. Okay, that means they are not yet dead. They are alive. They are living in our memories. Okay, so the hidden root gives all the sustenance to a tree. One needs to snap this source of life to kill a tree. So it is not easy to kill a tree. To kill a tree, we have to snap the source of life. What is the source of life for trees? Roots. We have to snap the roots to kill a tree. Okay, students, thank you so much. This much, I hope this much explanation and discussion about the questions that we have in the chapter is enough for you all to understand. Okay, if still you have any kind of doubts after reading the questions from your book, kindly ask me the questions during the class period. Okay, students, thank you so much for being the part of my today's class. Thank you so much.